Info, I just vanished on you niggas. Love to my 8 Mile niggas getting chicken, ayy. Shout out to my 7 Mile niggas getting Skrilla, ayy. Love to my bright mode niggas always with it. I was supposed to bring them with me, but they had to clean the semis.
Man clean to them teeth, to them shirt. Me shots and me clocks, me desert. I swear to God, me know I left this earth. Every day a girl skirt lift up, panty fly like bird. That's how me dance to the bass and me dance to the treble.
No doubt, it's your boy the Joker, the Overlook MC, live and direct, right here on the Pop-Up Show with the Joker on 716 Live. We on all different types of platforms right now. We on the Underground Lounge page. We also with Think and Grow with Vet Green, and we also on the Overlook MC Joker page on YouTube, and also we on Platinum BPM on Facebook, Underground Lounge on Facebook, 716 Live, of course. Definitely the affiliation, no doubt. Shout out to 716 Live. You know what I'm saying? Also, Vet Green, the Queen. You know, of course, the regular joint right there, which is the Joker. This is Face the Great right there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have him live. He jumped off for a minute. We're going to bring him back on in a minute. There he is right there. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? The boy, the face. No doubt. Go ahead and take that down, no doubt. Joe, looking to be back again on a Saturday. You know how it is, man. You know, shout out to everybody tuned in. Make sure you get your comments in and all that. We got my boy Face. The great.
It was great. Joker was great.
Man, what's going on with you, man? You know, I've been hearing about you for over 5 years now, man. You've been grinding when you first got in the game, man. What's been going on with you?
Man, just working as hard as I can, for real. How everything going your way?
Man, everything is definitely good my way, man. Hanging in there, man.
Hey, man, I just want to take this time to thank you for everything you did for the music game and the hip-hop world and what you're doing for New York. You know what I'm saying? You're a big anchor in New York. I'm from the Bronx myself, so I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, we appreciate you.
No doubt, man. I'm trying my best to keep everything copacetic. You know how we do, man. It's tough out here in this world, in this industry, man, and these platforms chasing up on us. You know what I mean? Making it harder for us. But you know, artists like you, it don't hurt you too much because you're already a hard worker anyway. So therefore, you already adapt to the movement. You know what I mean? What you got going on. So what keep you so consistent?
Just the vision of having a plan and just keeping things in motion. Because the more you got stuff in motion, is the more momentum you build up. And once you build up momentum, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? So let people know how long you've been doing this music, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's the time of you doing this art? How long you been doing this?
I've been making music since I can remember. My dad, he a reggae musician by the name of Derek Irie. So like ever since I remember, I'll be listening to his music and then, you know, just trying to like make songs like him and things of that nature. So it's been all my life.
Right. Yeah, no doubt. What embraces you? What inspires you to do music?
Just my life and just listening to different sounds and just knowing what I want to hear.
Right.
Because I usually just make the music for myself and then I share it with everybody else and they like it. So It's just what I want to hear.
Right. So you pretty much you write music from how you sleep like myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're telling your story, making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So let people know a little bit more about yourself. We know you from the Bronx. You live in Detroit, correct?
I'm in Detroit right now, but I'm back and forth from Detroit to New York to Jamaica.
Okay.
So those are my bases right there.
You going to the, you know what I'm saying, Rastafarian man. Yes, sir.
No, definitely. We did like 6 shows in Jamaica last year. Jamaica really loving the movement, so that's the focus right now.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you know what I'm saying? So let people know a little bit about your background. Pretty much say again where you from. You know what I mean? Let me hear a little more about your dad, being a reggae singer. You know what I mean? Let people know a little bit about your lifestyle, where you're from, in the battles of your life, or what you've been through.
Yeah, so I'm from the Bronx, Anthony Avenue, 181st. And then we moved to Detroit, like 6 Mile. So I've been back and forth my whole life. My mom and my dad Jamaican. They both from a town called Tower Hill.
Okay.
And Tower Hill is like, it's one of those serious places. It's a lovable place, but it's one of those places that get real serious.
Right.
Just like the Bronx and like Detroit. So those three places, they all got something in common to me. So that's what helped me make like my music and just like the anthems of my life is just coming from those places.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what's up. So let people know what you got going on now. I know you got a lot of platforms just on your Spotify. I see you got a lot of singles, you got a lot of features and stuff like that. I see a lot of features going on. How do you feel? What makes you do a feature with somebody? What gives you that energy to do a feature? Is it do they have to be already hot, or do you have to feel the vibe of what they're talking about, or you got to have a connection or have a relationship? How do you get that? Because some people's different on features, and some people's weird on features too. To be honest,
I feel like I get features from all the artists that I'm fans of. Like legendary artists I'm fans of. Like I got a General B feature. I always been a fan of General B. He's a top reggae artist. I got a Yaya Jordan feature. I always appreciated Yaya Jordan and what he did for Detroit rap. And then Derek Irie, that was always just a dream collaboration because that was my father. And when he made songs with other rappers, I always told myself that we would make the best one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Man, that's vibe. That's vibe. I'm loving the video, loving the energy. And all that. Those who's tuned in, appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. Go ahead and follow him right now on IG. Face the Great is right there on the screen. And make sure you follow that YouTube. The music video is a movie, man. Y'all need to check out the videos and the content there. On Face the Great TV, right there on the screen. Make sure y'all do what it do live here on 716 Live, man. It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC here. Make sure y'all share, like, and comment all on the platforms, man. We on 3 different types of YouTube. We on 4 different types of Facebook, man. Appreciate everybody jumping in and out. I know it's a holiday weekend and everybody busy doing what it do and all that. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuned in and all that.
Definitely appreciate it. My birthday tomorrow too.
Oh man, happy birthday indeed for tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? This was up. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is a good month. And this is a good month for birthdays, man. My brother's birthday, got my niece's birthday, my oldest daughter's birthday coming up, and all that. So my fellow brother, my fellow cousin who passed away a couple of years ago, his birthday coming up. He got Taurus season coming up. I'm a Taurus, my birthday next month, so you know what I'm saying. I'm a Taurus in the building.
Okay, Taurus, shout out to Taurus, shout out all the Aries.
Yeah, all the Aries in the building. Yeah, all the Aries, y'all Aries, y'all dreamers, man. Y'all definitely dreamers. That's a sign. Y'all definitely, y'all
we like to create. Definitely like to create.
Yeah, y'all creativity is bananas, and then I'm loving the content you got going on. I love the sound of the music. I know that your heritage is Jamaica, but I like the way you mixed it with the Jamaican drill, Jamaican trap, Jamaican hip hop. I like the way you mixing those genres together, giving it a swirl. What give you that concept to make that happen? What inspired you to do that? Staying straight dance hall.
As I analyze it, I feel like it's a mixture of where I come from. So I come from the Bronx, which is like the birthplace of rap itself. You get where I'm coming from? So that's where I stick to the rhyme. The gritty sounds of the beats, that's more like Detroit. That's like the bass sound of Detroit, them gritty beats. And then the reggae sound, like you said, that's just my family tradition. My father was one of the first reggae artists to leave Jamaica and go on tour. So, and come to Detroit and really put that sound together. So that's just me cultivating it,
Yeah, right. You're consistent with it, man. That's the crazy thing about it. I know you've been on your grind for a while. But during that pandemic, that's when things was really popping for you. You know what I'm saying? How did that work out? When in the pandemic, you could go outside, you could do nothing. So what was the strategy for that?
During the pandemic, I really just worked on like the marketing schemes and how we gonna put everything together and just releasing as much music as I can around that time because I know everybody was sitting in the house listening. So I'm like, this is a perfect time where I can catch my audience, they sitting listening, and then I can grow my audience as well because everybody at home.
Yes, right. Yes, and then you had did a lot of content on your YouTube. You had a lot of content also on your IG too. What other platforms you was using during the pandemic to help your brand build?
I was also using my Twitter, Face the Great Man. What other platforms was I using? I was using my Facebook.
Yeah.
My Facebook page, Face the Great. My Facebook page get a lot of engagement as well. So those was the platforms I was using. And Audio Mac. Yep, Audio Mac is a good platform.
Audio Mac. People been sleeping on Audio Mac.
Yeah, Audio Mac is a great platform to be using.
Yeah, because
if you're an independent artist.
Oh man, I just released my last album that came out with 2 months ago. I put it on Audio Mac, man. I hit like a 5,000 streams in 1 week on that bad boy, real quick. That just jumped up real quick. I'm almost at. I think I'm almost at. I did 5K first week, and then 2 days later I was at 10. I think now I'm close to 15 or 20 now. I haven't been on there in a while. I wasn't pushing them up, but I know it's connected to my Linktree through my distribution, because I know distribution connected with Audio Mac, and they just now got to deal with that PIF now too. So
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. Right now the stores that I got my music in is my merch store, www.facethegreat.com. So if you go to facethegreat.com, you can exclusively go purchase International Great Man. That is the only platform that is on. You can go watch some of the videos on YouTube, listen to some of the singles on the streaming platforms everywhere, like Audio Mac, iTunes, SoundCloud, and things of those nature. But if you want to hear the album in its entirety, you have to go to www.facethegreat.com.
Yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that right there all day, every day, right here on 716 Live, right here upstate New York, Buffalo, man. All my people tuned in worldwide. You know what I mean? What's your favorite track that you like? What's your favorite track where you be like, this is the joint right here that's gonna motivate me to do more music? You have your favorite, or you just have collect a few, or everything just good?
All the songs I make my favorite songs, because like my songs is like chapters of my life, so I just go back to listen to them and remind myself certain things.
Yeah, right.
You know, so it's like you know how it is as an artist. It's like you're writing a book.
Yes, right.
You know, and each song is just like a different chapter to the book.
Yeah, right. Right. And I hear that in your music, man. I hear that in the song we playing in the background. I've been hearing like different songs throughout the 5 years from your management team sending me stuff. And I'm saying a couple content. And I see that it is more like a book turning into a movie. I know definitely your videos remind me of a movie intro. You know what I mean? You know, you have that Netflix, Hulu vibe when you watch your videos.
Thank you.
That's that new wave right there. What made you get into that movie? And as far as the video, was that the director doing that, or that was just something that you put together and you was pretty much telling the videographer, "This is what I want you to do. I need you to do in this angle. I need do you get involved?"
Yeah, definitely. It actually happened during the creation of Tower Hill. When I went to Jamaica and we made Tower Hill, I had to shoot the video early in the morning because I had a flight that day. I had to catch the flight at like 2 o'clock. So I had to be at the airport around 12. So we woke up at like 7 in the morning and shot the video all the way to like, I want to say like 10.
Okay.
So what I told him, it was actually his first run and gun video ever. So I told him what I wanted to do is I want to take the scenes and go all around Tower Hill. I want to go from the bottom to the top.
Right.
Because in Tower Hill, sometimes it's a disconnect between the people on the bottom and the top, and they can't go to the opposite side. But when I'm there, everybody cool because I'm cousins with everybody. That's my whole family. You get where I'm coming from? So right. I just showcase that to show that I can go through both sides and both sides is mine. And when I'm around, everything should be beautiful and cool, you know?
Yeah. It did you in the hood. You in the hood out there in Jamaica, right there. Why? You out there, right there in the slums, right there, man. You know what I mean, right there, because that's where all your family is living at, right there in that little area, right there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. That's why we're making it better so people could come through, check it out. We're making it a tourist attraction, Tower Hill.
Yeah.
No doubt. Very beautiful place.
Love the content. I mean, I've seen that video. I like the colors in it too, man. You see the Jamaican colors. You can see the energy, the dancers. You can see, the motorcycle riding and the coach. People don't understand Jamaica. That's one of my dreams to go to Jamaica. I want to go to the resort, but I also want to go out there in the hood too and really, shake hands and kiss babies because we all come from the same place. and it's so much love, and it's so much, plus, that's where we from. We from, the Bronx. You in the Bronx, we still remind you of home. Still remind you of Jamaica.
Exactly.
Jamaica still remind you of the Bronx. You know what I mean? Certain parts of the Jamaica remind you of Detroit.
And remind me of Detroit. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same type of energy, and it's the same type of energy, but the vibe is a little bit different.
Yeah. I would say Jamaica is like a paradise. Okay. When you paying attention to stuff in plain sight, because you can climb a tree and get a mango, You can go to your next door neighbor and you can get a plate of food. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily the same here in America, but it's still love though, It's still love. You still can call your homeboy, borrow a couple dollars. You still can call your homegirl and see if she cooking and see if you can pull over there if there's still something left,
Yeah, that's it, man. The culture over there is amazing, man. I have a lot of good Jamaican friends when I was in Job Corps back in the day, man. I learned a lot about the culture. And matter of fact, on my birthday in '94, I was in Job Corps to a party, and they had like crazy DJs on the campus. But I said, I don't want no DJ. I want nothing but Jamaican DJ. There was like a 4-man Jamaican DJ crew, and I hired them to DJ at my birthday party, man, and it was lit. And you know what I mean? I was like, listen, y'all do what y'all do, because I like the culture. So we can make this a whole Jamaican, movement, a culture for the party. And the crazy thing about it though, that's when the NBA playoffs was going on, when Michael Jordan and was playing against, I say Michael Jordan, I say Chicago Bulls. I said Michael Jordan versus the Knicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back then I didn't say Chicago Bulls. I said Michael Jordan versus the Knicks.
That's how it is.
and had the big old screen. They was watching that, man, and I was hearing so much types of music back in the '90s, where the hip hop sound, to me, the hip hop sound originally came from Jamaica. You know what I mean?
That's something that's a fact that I don't really like to talk about, because sometimes when you talk about that, it's like you taking away culture from African Americans, and it's not that. You get where I'm coming from? It's just we all share similar cultures.
Yeah,
you feel me?
What you think about
rap? I feel like hip hop is a universal sound.
Yeah,
I don't feel like it came from Jamaica or it came from this place. I just feel like it's a universal sound. That's why everybody tapping into hip hop right now.
You know why I say that? Because I remember when Karis once said this too in one of his interviews. He said the rhymes came from the Bronx, but he said the sound. He said before disco was coming, the Jamaicans in the Bronx was actually the one that was MCing. They the one that was moving the crowd. So he broke it down. Karis One broke it down like that. He said the bars came from the Bronx, the sound came from Jamaica. The Jamaicans ones, and then they mixed it up with the Puerto Rican sound. So Jamaicans opened the door. Jamaicans put their little flavor to it, and then all we did was put the bars over it. You know,
shout out to Coke La Rock.
Yeah,
one of the first MCs.
Yeah,
definitely,
no doubt. Definitely. Shout out to Kool Herc. They gave him the lifetime achievement.
Big shout out to DJ Kool Herc.
Yeah, shout out to Kool Herc, still looking good, healthy as a rock.
I owe a lot to those two. Because without those two, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, definitely. You got to pay homage to the fathers of hip hop, man, and
definitely
getting. So when the hip hop awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards this year happens, and they give Kool Herc his a national legend award of hip hop, man, and that's gonna be a nice, good ceremony.
Yeah, I feel like Coke La Rock should get one too as well.
Yeah,
because he had a big part. He had a big part in that.
Yeah, he had a big part of that. Red Alert had a big part of a lot of things. He the one that really changed the game in the disco side to the hip hop. DJ Hollywood, those DJs back then, man. I was a young man. See, I had uncles that, me being from Buffalo, they used to always travel to college. They always had girlfriends and stuff that was in the college in Buffalo that was from New York. So they used to always go visit and go to the Bronx, go to Brooklyn and all that, and do the parties and stuff, going through the tunnel and all the big things going on in New York. So I remember back in the day, My uncle used to come back with all types of gear coming from New York because I was into the, I couldn't afford the fashion, but I was into the fashion. So I used to go in his room and steal his Adidas shirt. I stole his Kango before.
Yeah,
You know
New
what I'm
York got the vibe here.
Yeah, I was going because my grandmother's house. He used to go stay, at grandma's house. He used to move back in with mom's and my grandmother. I used to go in his room, and every time he used to come in, he said, "Don't go in my room." He'd close the door, and I was going in and steal all his Kangos and his. I stole one of his Sherlin coats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my butt whooped for that one. That was a Sherlin.
That's
I was
crazy,
into the
man.
fashion, man. I was, I ain't mean no harm. I was loving the culture. And to this day, me being a grown man, and he's older now, he laugh at it, and now he see me do this, what I'm doing now. He be like, I'm glad you came in and stole my Kango. I'm happy that you went in and stole, because you definitely keeping it alive. And he said, I appreciate you, nephew. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's cool. Speaking of clothes, I actually got a clothing line myself, Foreign Fortune Clothing. We got stores in the mall. We actually got a store truck in Atlanta, and we opening a store in Jamaica as well.
Let the people know where's that in Atlanta. I got a lot of good listeners from Atlanta.
Store truck in Atlanta, and just do pop-up shops near the mall. So any malls or strip malls, y'all just see the Foreign Fortune truck with the logo. Y'all just stop in and shop. The store is in the back of the truck. So when you pull the back of the truck up, it's a whole store back there.
Well, I might have to have that truck come out here to Albuquerque, man. When we have a thing called Art Walk every first of the month for a whole year. It started up in the spring. It just started up a couple weeks ago. We might have to have that truck come out here and just post.
Definitely.
Right there, Art Walk. All right, there on Central, man. It'll be thousands of people every first Friday of every month. You definitely got to get you out here, man, to bring the truck out here and come out here and eat, because I definitely go up in there and cop me something.
Definitely. No, definitely. I would love that.
Yeah, man, that'd be definitely fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Let people know where they can find you at. We got it on the screen. We got the follow IG, Face the Great. We also have a YouTube right there on the there. Make sure you subscribe. Face the Great TV on.
Yeah, Face the Great Man on Twitter. It's just Face the Great everything. You type in Face the Great, you'll find the Great Man.
Make sure y'all go on YouTube right now. Make sure you subscribe, and while y'all subscribing, please hit that bell. Please like and share. You know what I'm saying? That was free. You don't have to pay for that.
Check out my video, Tower Hill, Dem, Painland, and the new video just dropped called Bad Boy. Then we got some new heat on the way, so keep your eyes open.
I just seen that content on your IG. What's up with that? That content is crazy, man. Let's talk about that a little bit before we go. That Bad Boy. What's up with that?
So Bad Boy, that song is actually a remix for one of my dad's songs from back in the day. He got a song called Bad Boy DJ, so we just put that rap spin on it, you know?
Yeah, that joint, man, I seen that on IG. Now, that's the first thing I seen when I went to your IG page. I had to click on that joint, man. That joint right there is off the chain, man. Yo, y'all got to go ahead and follow my man Face the Great. You know what I mean? Straight from the Bronx. Live in Detroit, but he be from Jamaica. He's a Jamaican descent. Definitely doing his thing, keeping the culture moving with the family, man, with mom and pop and all your Jamaican family, man, and all that. I know you speak with the Marley family. I know you.
Oh yeah, we actually just went to the estate the other day. I was with Bob Marley's sister. It was a nice vibe, great vibe out in Trenchtown. Yeah.
They got the museum just opened up out there, the Bob Marley Museum.
Yeah. They walked me through the museum. It was beautiful.
I love to see that, man. I know a lot of people put a lot of money in that. I know Diddy put some money in that. I think Tyler Perry invested in that. They did a good job with that. I see the pictures all the time, man, in that museum and everything. Is that museum next to the house he grew up in?
It's next to one of the houses because they got a few properties out there in Jamaica. So.
Okay. Yeah. So we did. Anybody that go to Jamaica, make sure y'all go to the Bob Marley Museum out there in Jamaica. Please go and support the movement out there.
In Trenchtown. You want to go to the Bob Marley Museum out in Trenchtown, then you want to go to DJ Saturdays out in Painland, and then you want to come check out Tower Hill. Just let me know. We got a tour going there soon, so keep your eyes open.
Yeah. One of my wife's best friends just married in Jamaica, and they got married in Jamaica. And she was going there almost every other year, visiting him before he got his green card to come to America. Now he's in Buffalo right now. Good dude. And I think they go visit once a year now to visit his family. He's trying to get some of his cousins to Buffalo, and he's a nurse, and he's going back to school on his nursing. So shout out to him in Buffalo, man. He's seen his first snowfall this past year, so
yeah, that's beautiful.
He loving the snow. Yeah, you're the only person in Buffalo that loves the snow.
That's definitely beautiful.
Yeah, no doubt. But Face the Great, man, it's been a pleasure having you on here. And while you on right now, we're gonna go ahead and let people check out the joint, the song I've been playing, Tower Hill. This joint right here is definitely an amazing song. So y'all continue to tune in. Y'all continue to tune in with someone. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. You stay on, big dog. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna drop you down. You know what I mean? Y'all keep on doing man, it's been a pleasure. I love everybody that's tuning in today. Y'all been tuning in and watching. Man, Face the Great, doing what it do. Go ahead and y'all know what's going on. Face the Great, right there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow.
I'm a man. When me say I'm a paid man, when them see me know them afraid, man. Me love spend million, no love spend grand. No boy no kiss me for me jam, no give me no juice, me no straw. Everything me have, you know me work hard for. No boy no kiss me for me jam, give me no juice, me no straw. Everything me have, you know me work hard for.
Plane just landed in Detroit, let's get the business. Love to my niggas, but a nigga had to keep his distance. Heard niggas snitching, niggas out here pointing fingers. So with that little info, I just vanished on you niggas. Love to my 8 Mile niggas getting chicken, ayy. Shout out to my 7 Mile niggas getting Skrilla, ayy. Love to my bright mode niggas always with it. I was supposed to bring them with me, but they had to clean the semis.
Man clean to them teeth, to them shirt. Me shots and me clocks, me desert. I swear to God, me know I left this earth. Every day a girl skirt, lift up, panty fly like bird.
That's how me dance to the bass and me dance to the treble. That's how the bass and me dance to the treble. Dance to the treble. Yeah, dance to the treble. I'm a made man. When me say I'm a made man, when them see me know them afraid, man.
The game changed, I'm here to restore order. New school and old school, I'm here to connect the border. Real hip-hop is just trying to bring that feeling back. I'm a fan of the culture, so for real I be missing that. When you had to really rap, when you said you could spit a rap. Trash, you get nothing, if you hot, then you get it dap. Bronx the birthplace of the legendary genre. August 11 is the date, really you should honor. Important date, if you don't know about it, it's a problem. It happens to be the date that hip-hop was started. KRS-One said bring it to the cipher. Coogee Rap taking the war, that was fire. Rakim, I ain't no joke, was on the lineup. Jada and Nate Dogg.
Miss me? I miss me too. Shit, I miss me. Stupid. Yeah, this that sweet water lust. Doja and nunchucks, the heat that I bust make you 87.
Everybody want to rap. You probably got 15 homeboys in your phone right now that have dropped a song over some point in their life. And most people fail at this because they don't know how to market. For a lot of y'all, you might not know how to write songs. You might not know how to make beats. You might not know how to engineer. But there are other aspects of the music business that artists need help with. And marketing isn't just specific to the music business. Marketing covers every single thing that exists in this world. So if you learn those principles of marketing, you can help an endless amount of artists. For those y'all that have been watching my journey, you follow me here on YouTube, you follow me on Instagram. For my You followed me on Periscope. You saw the climb. You saw what I did. You saw how I was getting a whole bunch of followers and how my videos started taking off because I was giving so many music marketing tips that everybody wanted to follow me. They wanted to get all these gems, and I was helping put money in other rappers' pockets that I never even met before.
You gon' like this one, DJ Flipside. Don't provoke me if you know I have a temper. Never have a side chick, only if you pepper. Up in the woods, the hood with no camper. The whole crew full of shit, just like a pamper. Sweet well, smoking the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Po, driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, 6 to choose up in the Perry. 3 up work real quick on each ferry. The block was my girl indeed to get married. So scary, one man dude to grind alone. Stop park, getting dark in front of car bones. No cell phone, backseat sweet, getting mad dome. Mindset, catching wreck, bringing in coupons. No internet yet to sweat, so fuck a download. I reload the blunt, don't front just to get high.
It's funny because I always see him in my views, but I never see him in my likes. They don't ever comment. They don't ever share nothing. They don't ever pull up the nothing I got going. Stop telling these folk you fuck with me, bro.